any pro player or like high elo, even when holding an angle, they'd still be like actively counter strafing holding. Because if somebody wide peeks, like if this guy wide peeks into you and you're standing still, like he's gonna fly across your screen and you're not gonna have time to react, right? As well. They'll hold up, standing still. Actually, now you're moving and shooting, a little bit of a mistake. But then again, look, he knows exactly where you are, right? So he's gonna go for the repeat.
Yeah.
Look where you're doing. You're just still standing still in the exact same spot where he saw you. Put his crosshair exactly where you were last, and just gonna tap you, right? And you see, he even pre-fires you, right? Yeah. So far, so good. You played this round perfect. I like how like annoying you were playing here, which is how you should be doing. So this is like a perfect from you, man. You didn't like over commit to anything, just like played the bomb. So good job there, and good strafes as well. Okay, one small thing, like a small detail here. You see how like your teammates have 2 AKs and 3 MAC-10s, right? Surely it's better for you not to be hard entering right now and just let the MAC-10 go out first, make space, and then you can just bait the MAC-10 and take like get the trades and long range fights. Because right now you're kind of coming out first with the AK, and if a Mac-10 would be going out first, his role is kind of to just like, jump out and create space. I just feel like right here, you send out the Mac-10 first, and then you kind of bait him and peek off him, if that kind of makes sense, right? You don't want to be going first here with an AK, because if you die, this guy can just pick it up and he'll win the round afterwards, right? So, not a fan of you going first with your AK like this. I feel like you send the like Mac-10s first, and then you go out. But otherwise, it's fine. All good. All right, let's see. Okay, strafes are perfect here. I like playing around the smoke. Nice, man. Like, strafes are really good. Good molly as well. This round, like, everything's perfect. Your strafes, how you use your molly. I like that after you mollied, you kind of using the wall to get cover and decide when you want to peek. So, like, perfect round, man. Good job here. Not really your fault. Let's see how you play the 2v1. I'm not really a fan of the molly because it's like, I feel like, look at their reactions as soon as you throw the molly. They just instant know it's B, right? I feel like you plant here, and you just take the risk that nobody's upper, right? Because when you throw the molly, they still think it's A, right? They don't know where you're planning, right? By doing this molly, you make it known to them that it's B. Kind of makes sense, right? I feel like you plant and then get a really good after plant position. Right here, yeah, you mess up your movement a little bit trying to jump up, right? That kind of messes up a little bit. You hear one guy, let's see. You hear both. Alright, so you have info about both. Let's see. Okay, classic mistake is right here. Is you're basically, when you're holding an angle, you're basically fully standing still. You're not even strafing like left and right, right? Right now. Like when you hold angles, do you always stand still like this, or just in this particular?
Sometimes I catch myself doing it, sometimes I don't.
Because when you basically in this game, when you stand still, man, you're gonna lose the fight. This time this guy whiffs on you, but you should be like strafing left and right without making noise, right? If you know how to do it properly, like without making noise.
Just gonna, but yeah.
Yeah, because like basically in this game, you would see like any pro player or like high elo, even when holding an angle, they'd still be like actively counter strafing holding. Because if somebody wide peeks, like if this guy wide peeks into you and you're standing still, like he's gonna fly across your screen and you're not gonna have time to react, right? As well, and he has the advantage because he's peeking into you. Look at his like in reality, he should be dead here. He just fully whiffs. Look.
Yeah.
Right? He just fucking shoots the wall, but you should be dead here, right? And then let's see the next fight. And see, he stands still again. Look, he stands still again. So after you got that kill, on lower, you need to start moving even after you got the first kill. So look right here. Look how easy you make it for this other guy right here. So he's going for the trade. He knows approximately where you are, right? Then he's swinging into you, and look here, you actually move, and then you just stand still. You see
Yeah.
how easy? So you get this kill, then you instantly start ADing. A and D like this. You don't like spam it like this. You just A and D. I'll show you what I mean. But this is like one of the most important mechanics to have like learn in this game. If you stand still, you're gonna be instantly worse than like all the higher ELO players. Because in this game, if you're like a static target, you're gonna lose every single time. And they were coming out like lower. So what you were doing is you even came up close for some reason at the start. Then you backed off, which was good. And what you did is you were just like this, right? And I don't know how he didn't kill you because he kind of came out and he was kind of like this. And he like shot the wall for some reason, right? He whiffed. But you were just like this, like a static target. What you should be doing is like this. Look, so I'm not tapping. This is bad, like where you tap AD. What you should be doing is like holding A, D. How you know you're doing it right is if you're not making noise and you're like a dynamic target like this. You see? So this, when someone peeks into you, they're gonna have a much harder time killing you compared to when you're just standing still. So like even after you, like, let's say you're holding like this, he peeks out, you get the kill. After you get the kill, you stand back up and do it instantly again. You can't just like, get the kill and just keep being in the same place. Kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'd be actively strafing, getting the kill, standing back up, moving again. Same
What up,
thing,
boys? I just launched my own CS2 school designed for streamlined improvement, building a like-minded community, and overall improving and learning from a professional player who designed this course for you, so you don't have to go anywhere on YouTube, learning guides from random YouTubers. You can just go here. It's all in one place. So let's dive into it, what it's about. So here's what I cooked up for you guys. There's a bunch of sections designed from beginners to amateurs to advanced players, how to structure team practice, a 20-page PDF guide on how to go pro from my experience. You can come here. If you want to improve your mechanics, there's how to practice every mechanic in the game. Spraying, recoil, counter strafes. You can come in here. It's really well designed and straightforward, and you can learn. And as well, how to play every position guide. So I hope to see you guys here, as well as we have weekly coaching sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you can come in here, get your demo reviewed, and improve. I hope to see you guys in the school. Dude, you get someone really needs to start playing pop, man, on T side. Goddamn, it's fucking rough out here with no pop player. Oh yeah, yeah. Unlucky. Like right here, perfect strafe, nice. And look, all your deaths so far is, I mean, sometimes you got shot in the back, but again here, you literally die because you're standing still again. Look, you get this kill, you do this nice wide strafe right here against this guy. And then look, there, hold up, standing still. Actually, now you're moving and shooting, a little bit of a mistake. But then again, look, he knows exactly where you are, right? So he's gonna go for the repeat. Look where you're doing. You're just still standing still in the exact same spot where he saw you, right? So after every fight, man, so you take a fight, even if you whiff, he goes back into cover. Stand up if you're crouched and just start moving again. Don't like start the fight and then sit and be in the exact same place where he last saw you, right? Because again, look at his POV. This is like, if you just erase this like thing where you just stand still, you're instantly probably gonna be like 20% better, like instantly. Because look right here. So he knows where you are. So he knows exactly where you are. Look at his crosshair. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You're standing exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. You always gotta be moving, man. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, here I think you just got careless and a bit lazy with your clearing, right? Right here.
Yeah.
Right? It's like,
I actually think I got him.
I mean, you did get him back, and look, you look at your crosshair, and you're just W keying at him in a straight line, right? And your cross is like in the wall, and you just completely, and also you start stepping here, so of course he knows you're coming. He can like pre-fire the fuck out of you, right? As well, right here. So, let's see. Now your crosshair's in the wall, you're just running straight in a straight line. Again, the worst mistake you can do in this game is like running in a straight line. And you don't, what's like the rush here, right? Why are you trying to go upper so quick?
Because the molly just ticked and they already know, and like if they were pushing towards pop, they already have the info.
I mean, but your teammates have popped the molly off. What's the rush, right?
Yeah.
What's the rush?
Yeah.
And you start running from here, so of course this guy hears you already here. So he's like he can like pre-fire you, pre-aim you, and you're not even clearing it properly. You're just going like this, you're crossing like this in the wall, in a
Yeah.
straight line. So of course, I mean, let's see. I mean, he's a fucking he's just bad, right? But again, you should be dead here, right? Yeah, again.
Yeah.
But I think you got lazy with your strafes. That's it. Usually you do them fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, even here, it's like, look, you get this kill. It's 5v4. Your teammates are nowhere near like ready to. I mean, this guy's going out B, but I feel like going out upper with 10 HP is just a suicide mission. I think you need to go lower where you can actually be covered from this. I mean, it's a terrible smoke, right? But surely it's better to like slow it down, go back lower, maybe swap with your teammate and go out together. But you just right here, you just go out solo with the bomb and die upper, right? Right here.
Yeah.
Again, right? Yeah, it's just the freest kill for them. While you could have easily just went out lower, jiggled, and then planted. And then the round would have been won. Yeah. Here you actually shift walk out. Usually you don't do this. Like usually you strafe normally, but here the reason you like lose this fight is because you're shift walking out. Look at this guys. Thing against this guy. Look at this POV.
Mhm.
So look at your screen,
Yeah.
right? Here, like you always take your time strafing everything properly, and this time you decide to shift walk out, and it punishes you. This one time you don't do the strafes, right? Yeah, you just fully shift walk out. And then I feel like here you just didn't decide what you want to do. You wanted to come out, but then you wanted to go back at the same time, kind of thing, right? Because look right here.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go back, then you usually go back instantly. You don't strafe out so wide and then try to fall back right here, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think you just got a bit undecisive here, and the strafes, like you shift walking out, messed you over here. I swear you had such a good timing to just fully send it behind red, like right here, right? Any reason why you decided to just like turn back at the last minute? Right,
I
last.
I don't know. It was just
Felt like you had
just
such
go
felt like
ahead.
you had such a good timing, right? You could have just fully sent it out here
Yeah.
and then flanked, right? You had a really good spawn. This guy doesn't know anything. Yeah, I feel like you didn't like utilize your timing as much here, and you just put yourself in a worse position. Now you have to run through a smoke, right? In the box. Yeah. What is that guy doing? Nice, nice. Alright, you have a smoke. Let's see if you use it. Again, like right here. I don't know if it's comms, but like, is this a recent game or no? Oh, June 10th.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So like right here, it's like I don't know what the comms were, but surely your teammate doesn't plant here because you can't even cover him properly, right? Surely he plants backside, and then you can get into con, maybe smoke this stuff, play around the smoke, or maybe smoke your teammate, help him somehow, right? But maybe he just
Yeah.
planted without saying anything, right? You never know in these lobbies. Yeah. Now bombs down, 2v1. Like look at this guy. He's saying such a clown, but in reality he's like the bad player for planning like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, honestly, nice try. Nearly got this kill with the Mac 10. You can only do so much. So. Dude, this is like a suicide mission setup right here, like this.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is they're gonna smoke lower. They're gonna do the widest swing ever, and you're just gonna just be there standing still, and they're just gonna swing, and you're just gonna die, and you're gonna get flashed. I feel like you have a much better chance of just playing from here, and holding this, right? Or
Yeah.
from like back here, so you can actually have some cover. Here it's like a suicide mission. Like you wouldn't see people. This is like a CSGO like play, basically. In CS2, it's not gonna work, man. There's gonna be a guy like aping out here, full swing, and you're gonna have to like no time to react to him, right? You either play
Yeah.
here, back here, or like this one, the safest one out of all of them, right? Yeah. This where you're playing right here is like a suicide mission round.
Yep.
And even here, like see you're standing still again. There we go. Like right here, you should still be moving like this. You can't be standing still. You have to be moving as well, right? So common theme with the strafes you have. That's the biggest mistake so far that I've noticed, mechanically wise. Nice, you saw him? Okay, did you see him?
Yeah. I was just trying to play time. The other guys folded
I
me.
think here you're trying to overthink things. Like right here, look, you spot him right here, and you just swing. He doesn't know about you. You just swing into him and you get this free kill, right? You try to overcook things, try to play too smart, and you just get punished for it. Like you saw him, you're confident that you know exactly where he is. Just do like a wide strafe here and kill him insta, right? That's what anybody would do in this situation. So here you just overthink it a little bit, and you let him get too close, and like if you know he's there, why is your cross strike in the wall as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you overthink, just overthought it too much. Bro, in CS2, it's a much simpler game. It's literally just swing, get the kill, start moving again, swing next, get the kill, start moving again. That's that's literally how it is, right? Trust me on this one. If you just play way more loose in this game and just swing more and always keep moving, you're gonna have a much better time. Trust me, than trying to like, trying to like micro strafe every angle, like, play like incredibly smart. Kind of makes sense. I mean, it's still important to play smart, but not overly smart. Especially in NA FACEIT bugs, bro. Like, for sure. Like, like if you just swing, you would just get like most of these kills. Like, I mean, this is what I mean, right? You just swing. Oh, and again, look. As soon as you start, like, look, you do a good play. You're constantly moving. You're aggressive. You keep moving, right? Every single time. You see right here, always moving. As soon as you become a static target and stop moving, you die. Have you noticed? Like every single time. Look, you stop moving, and you sit there. Like here, as soon as he spotted you, it's the same thing when we covered like right here, when you died right here, right? Same thing. He knows exactly where you are. You can't just be standing on the same angle, headshot angle he just saw you. You need to move from it and then start moving left and right. He's just gonna put his crosshair exactly where you were last, and just gonna tap you, right? And you see, he even pre-fires you, right? Yeah. Yeah. Right here, what you did was you were fighting a deagle right here. You kind of shot a bit, and then you didn't move. You just keep staying on the same target, like angle, right? What it should look like. So you're here fighting, peek this guy.
Okay.
Every single time, every single time. You can't just be fighting and then expecting him to just and then just staying here. You shoot, so you peek, shoot, move. Every single time. Make sense?
Yep.
What else where else did you die in that way? Oh, about upper. I mean, you know your mistake upper. What you did was you were just going like this,
Yeah.
right? What you should have done is number one, you don't need to be making noise here. Just walk up. Right, clear everything, and now you can shift up and then start clearing everything rather than just like full send, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where else did you die like that?
Outside, I think. Right?
Where was the last? Oh, right here, where you push dive, you right? So,
Yeah.
you go aggressive, you start moving, you get a kill. Like, remember this guy was bind, you were moving, right? Then you go into this, and then you're just standing like this, right? You need to be even here.
Yeah.
I would even play this. I wouldn't play this angle. I would just like back out, play here, get the kill, reposition, get the kill, reposition every single time. And this is basically, you have to do this every single time. Same thing on CT side. Like every single time you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Every single time, alright? Even like these angles right here. Make sense? So if you get into this
Yeah.
habit, it's gonna make your life way easier, right? And don't be afraid to, you know, just get used to playing loose. In this game, it's all about being like loose, dynamic, and active, right? It's not like CSGO where you can, you know, just hold like this, right?
Yeah.
And get kills like this angle. They're just gonna wide swing, and your crosses are gonna go like this, right? And you're gonna get swung and die, right? Here it's gonna look like this. I should have probably done a CT bot here. Remove bots. It's gonna look like this. So they're just gonna come out lower, and they're gonna go like this. That's it. That's what's gonna happen every single time. You see how easy it is? Like if I'm clearing,
Yeah.
if we're going contact lower, right? You come out. That's what's gonna happen every single time.